Imagine discovering that the solutions to your life's greatest challenges lie not outside of you but deep within your mind. Dr. Joseph Murphy, in The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, introduces us to this life-altering realization that by mastering our subconscious, we can unlock an inner reservoir of creativity, wisdom, and potential. This subconscious mind, he explains, is like a silent but ever-active partner that shapes our lives based on the thoughts, beliefs, and emotions we feed it. Whether we're struggling with health issues, relationship difficulties, or career obstacles, our subconscious holds the potential to help us overcome these challenges and create the life we desire. Consider the times when you've relied on intuition or a gut feeling to make a decision. That instinct was likely your subconscious, drawing from a wealth of knowledge and insights stored from past experiences, impressions, and beliefs. Murphy's work teaches us that by feeding the subconscious with positive beliefs and visualizations, we can transform our lives from the inside out. So let's dive into each chapter to understand how to tap into this vast, hidden power. Chapter 1. The Treasure House Within You. In the opening chapter, Murphy reveals that the mind is like a treasure house filled with infinite resources that can help us lead a rich, fulfilling life. The subconscious mind is described as a gold mine, a deep well of potential that we can draw upon for success, happiness, and peace. Just as a magnetized piece of metal attracts objects, Murphy says that a magnetized mind, one filled with positive and confident thoughts, attracts good things in life. On the other hand, a demagnetized mind, clouded by fear, doubt, or negativity, repels opportunities and often struggles to achieve success. Murphy encourages us to see ourselves as magnetized people, those who are aware of and in tune with their own inherent power. Imagine two individuals applying for the same job. One has a mindset filled with confidence, visualization of success, and belief in their own abilities. The other is equally qualified but plagued with self-doubt, often thinking, "What if I fail?" or "I'm probably not good enough." Murphy argues that the first individual, with a positive mental state, is more likely to attract success because their subconscious mind aligns with their desire to achieve the goal, whereas the second individual's fears and doubts weaken their chances. Murphy explains that the treasure house within is accessible to anyone who chooses to believe in its power and regularly works with it. He compares it to a gold mine within ourselves, something that is always available, waiting for us to tap into it through belief and visualization. By practicing simple techniques like positive affirmations and visualizing desired outcomes, we can begin to see the treasure house of the subconscious yield incredible results. Chapter 2. How Your Own Mind Works. Murphy goes deeper into the mechanics of the mind, dividing it into two parts: the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious mind is like the driver of a car, making decisions and choosing the direction, while the subconscious is the engine that powers the car based on the driver's commands. Our conscious mind gives instructions through thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, and the subconscious, much like fertile soil, accepts these instructions without question, acting on them to shape our reality. Imagine a person who repeatedly tells themselves, "I'll never be able to save enough money," or "I am always unlucky in relationships." Over time, their subconscious mind accepts these as truths and manifests them in real-world outcomes, creating situations that reinforce the belief. Murphy argues that the subconscious mind is like a passive entity that doesn't distinguish between truth or falsehood, it simply acts on the instructions given by the conscious mind. This is why it's so crucial to be intentional with our thoughts and words, as they are the seeds we plant in the subconscious, which then grow into our life experiences. The power of suggestion is a central theme in this chapter. Murphy explains that just as seeds sown in the ground will eventually sprout, thoughts sown in the subconscious will produce corresponding results. If we constantly affirm statements like, "I am capable of achieving my dreams," or "I attract abundance into my life," we empower the subconscious to work toward these outcomes. In this chapter, Murphy encourages us to use our conscious mind to plant seeds of peace, success, and love, transforming our inner thoughts to change our external reality. Chapter 3. The Miracle Working Power of Your Subconscious. In Chapter 3, Murphy explores the subconscious as a miracle working power that can solve problems, provide inspiration, and even heal the body. The subconscious never rests, it's active every moment, controlling bodily functions like heartbeat and digestion, and processing information from our experiences, thoughts, and beliefs. Murphy illustrates that by clearly communicating our desires to the subconscious, especially just before sleep, when the mind is relaxed, we can activate its problem-solving abilities and watch miracles unfold in our lives. Consider the example of a businessperson facing a challenging decision. They might focus on the problem just before going to bed, asking their subconscious for guidance. According to Murphy, the subconscious, once tasked with a clear goal, will work overnight to reveal answers or solutions, often delivering insights in the form of dreams or a sudden clarity upon waking. This miracle working power of the subconscious can be harnessed by anyone willing to engage it actively. In another example, Murphy describes how a musician preparing for an important performance might focus on a mental picture of a flawless recital. By visualizing themselves performing with ease and confidence, they can bypass nervousness and stage fright. Their subconscious mind, primed with positive expectations, allows them to perform as they envisioned. This chapter encourages us to use visualization and positive affirmations to harness the subconscious as a powerful ally in achieving our dreams. Chapter 4. Mental Healings in Ancient Times. In this chapter, Dr. Joseph Murphy explores how ancient cultures recognized the connection between the mind and the body, using belief-based healing practices that aim to cleanse the mind of negativity and instill hope. Murphy delves into historical accounts of healing practices from civilizations like ancient Egypt, where priests or spiritual leaders conducted rituals and ceremonies to foster peace and positivity in patients. Through these rituals, they aimed to shift the mental state of the ill from fear or despair to confidence and optimism. Murphy suggests that the effectiveness of these practices stemmed not from any mystical or supernatural elements in the rituals, but from the patient's firm belief in their efficacy. By engaging the subconscious mind's power, the patient's belief alone could bring about real physical changes. Imagine a woman named Sarah who had been struggling with chronic pain for years. She had tried every treatment she could find, from various medications to physical therapy, but nothing seemed to work. Her pain became an unwelcome constant, affecting her sleep, her work, and her enjoyment of life. Desperate for relief, she agreed to participate in a clinical study testing a new pain medication. When Sarah arrived at the clinic, the doctor explained that this new pill was designed to target pain at its source and that previous participants had reported excellent results. The doctor handed her a small, white pill and asked her to take one each day. Sarah left feeling hopeful, clutching the bottle of pills as if they were her last chance at a normal life. Within a few days, something remarkable began to happen. Sarah noticed her pain easing. She could move more freely, sleep better, and even spend a whole day without discomfort. She was thrilled, and the changes seemed nothing short of miraculous. Each morning, she took her pill faithfully, grateful for the relief it brought. Her days brightened, and for the first time in years, she could imagine a future without constant pain. Weeks later, Sarah returned to the clinic for her final check-in, eager to share her results. She told the doctor how much the new medication had changed her life, her eyes sparkling with hope. After listening, the doctor paused, then gently explained that the study had a surprise. The pills she had been taking were actually placebos, completely inactive and containing no pain-relieving ingredients at all. Stunned, Sarah struggled to make sense of it. How could an inactive pill reduce her pain so effectively? The doctor explained that her belief in the pill's power was the true source of her relief. By convincing herself that the pill would help, she had activated her subconscious mind, which had influenced her body's response, sending signals of comfort and calm throughout her system. Though shocked, Sarah left with a powerful new understanding: the potential to heal was within her all along. This revelation showed her that her mind held untapped power. With renewed faith in her own ability to manage her pain, she realized that healing could come from within, an insight she carried forward as she continued on her journey to wellness. The potential for healing rests within our own minds. When we cultivate a belief in our ability to heal, whether through a ritual, a symbolic act, or a strong internal conviction, we activate the subconscious mind's power to help us recover. By showing the connection between ancient mental healing practices and modern science, Murphy emphasizes that this healing potential has always been accessible to us, it just requires belief and positive expectation to unlock it. Chapter 5. Mental Healings in Modern Times. Murphy shifts to examples from modern times, showing how mental techniques like visualization and affirmation have led to astonishing recoveries from illness and injury. For instance, he describes a man diagnosed with tuberculosis who, despite a poor prognosis, used visualization to focus on healing. This man saw himself in perfect health each day, imagining his lungs as strong and free from disease. Through consistent mental imagery and positive affirmations, he convinced his subconscious that recovery was not just possible but inevitable. Over time, his body followed the mental blueprint he had created, leading to his full recovery. Another example involves a woman struggling with severe anxiety. Each morning, she began her day with affirmations like, "I am calm, I am strong, I am resilient." By regularly reinforcing this message, she programmed her subconscious mind to embrace a state of calm and confidence. Gradually, her episodes of anxiety decreased, and she found herself feeling more stable and empowered. Murphy emphasizes that our thoughts profoundly impact our physical well-being. When our subconscious is filled with positive mental images of health and healing, the body often follows suit, manifesting physical improvements. This chapter underscores the transformative power of maintaining a positive mental outlook, especially regarding our health, as the subconscious is always responding to the cues we provide. Chapter 6. Practical Techniques in Mental Healing. In this chapter, Murphy introduces specific techniques that enable us to use the subconscious mind's power to heal ourselves and improve our lives. These methods are straightforward and designed for daily practice, allowing individuals to impress positive beliefs upon their subconscious. Murphy likens the subconscious to fertile soil, where we must plant seeds of health, wealth, and happiness through repetition, visualization, and emotional conviction. One of Murphy's methods is affirmative visualization. Imagine someone who wishes to overcome anxiety. Instead of focusing on their fear, they create a vivid mental picture of themselves feeling calm and confident. By repeatedly visualizing this state of calmness and saying affirmations like, "I am at peace," they begin to reshape their subconscious mind to accept this new self-image. Murphy suggests combining visualization with emotion, as this combination accelerates the absorption of positive images into the subconscious. Another approach Murphy details is the sleep technique, where individuals focus on their desired outcomes just before drifting off to sleep. This is a powerful time for reprogramming the subconscious because the mind is highly receptive as it transitions from wakefulness to sleep. Murphy explains that by imagining oneself healed, successful, or fulfilled during this time, the subconscious works on these images throughout the night, often resulting in positive changes. The thank you technique is also presented as a way to build gratitude and affirm that desired outcomes are already unfolding. By simply giving thanks for good health, love, or success, individuals communicate trust and acceptance of these outcomes, which the subconscious interprets as reality and works to bring about. Murphy emphasizes that these techniques are accessible to anyone. He urges readers to practice them regularly to replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, ultimately harnessing the healing and transformative power of the subconscious mind. Chapter 7. The Tendency of the Subconscious is Lifeward. Dr. Murphy explains in this chapter that the subconscious mind is always oriented toward life, growth, and healing. This lifeward tendency is what drives people to recover from illness, overcome challenges, and seek happiness. Just as plants grow towards sunlight, the subconscious mind has an innate tendency to move towards positive, life-affirming outcomes. By aligning our conscious thoughts with this natural drive, we can tap into a profound force for good. Consider the body's remarkable ability to heal wounds or fight infections. Murphy compares this to the subconscious mind's healing power, which works tirelessly to restore balance and harmony. However, he notes that when we entertain negative emotions such as fear, resentment, or self-doubt, we disrupt this life-affirming process. These negative emotions act as blocks, preventing the subconscious from fully realizing its potential to guide us toward well-being. Murphy shares the story of a man who struggled with chronic fatigue. Instead of constantly worrying about his energy levels, he began to repeat affirmations like, "Every day, I feel more energized." This positive affirmation aligned with the subconscious's natural inclination toward vitality, and over time, the man's energy levels improved. Murphy encourages readers to adopt life-affirming beliefs and focus on qualities like health, peace, and abundance, which align with the subconscious's inherent lifeward orientation. This chapter reminds us that the subconscious will always strive toward health, success, and happiness if we clear away the mental blocks that impede it. By trusting in this life-affirming tendency, we can allow our subconscious to guide us toward positive outcomes in all areas of life. Chapter 8. How to get the results you want. In this chapter, Murphy outlines strategies for achieving our goals by channeling the power of the subconscious. He explains that to see results, we must have clarity of purpose, confidence in our ability to succeed, and a persistent focus on the desired outcome. He uses the analogy of planting a seed. Just as a farmer plants a seed and trusts it to grow, we must plant our desires in the subconscious and trust them to develop into reality over time. One powerful example is a person seeking career advancement. Instead of merely hoping for success, they focus on the feeling of having already achieved their goal. They imagine themselves in the new role, mentally rehearsing the confidence and fulfillment that comes with it. This repeated visualization and sense of certainty impresses the subconscious with a clear picture of the desired outcome, helping to manifest it in reality. Murphy introduces the concept of emotionalized desire, which involves fully feeling the emotions associated with achieving a goal. He explains that when we connect emotionally with our desires, we give them power and drive. Someone hoping to improve their health, for instance, can imagine the joy and freedom that comes with being fit and healthy. By regularly tapping into this emotional connection, they charge the subconscious to align with that reality. Murphy also warns against the dangers of doubt. When we question our own potential or fear failure, we plant seeds of uncertainty in the subconscious. This doubt can block the manifestation of our goals. To counteract this, Murphy advises developing a firm faith in our ability to achieve our dreams. This chapter encourages us to approach life with focused intention, using visualization, emotion, and confidence to manifest the results we want. Chapter 9. How to use the power of your subconscious for wealth. Murphy addresses the common desire for financial abundance in this chapter, explaining that a wealthy mindset is essential to attracting prosperity. He argues that our thoughts and beliefs about money shape our financial reality. People who harbor negative beliefs such as money is scarce or I'll never be wealthy program their subconscious to reflect these beliefs in their external lives, often resulting in financial struggle. Murphy encourages readers to cultivate an attitude of abundance, even if their current circumstances don't reflect it. He suggests using affirmations like, "Wealth is flowing into my life," or "I am open to abundance." By repeatedly affirming prosperity, individuals begin to change their mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Over time, the subconscious mind accepts these beliefs and works to align circumstances to match them. Murphy provides an example of a man who transformed his financial situation by adopting a new mindset. This man was initially filled with resentment and fear about money, constantly worrying about bills and debts. After practicing gratitude and affirmations of abundance, he noticed a shift in his life. New opportunities and financial resources began to appear, and he eventually achieved financial stability. The chapter emphasizes that wealth is not just about accumulating money but about cultivating a mindset that attracts opportunities for prosperity. Murphy advises readers to let go of any guilt or negative associations with money, recognizing that financial success is a natural and achievable goal. By embracing a prosperous mindset, we align our subconscious to attract wealth into our lives. Chapter 10: Your Right to be Rich. Building on the previous chapter, Murphy argues that everyone has an inherent right to wealth and abundance. He explains that financial success is not selfish but a natural part of living a fulfilling life. By achieving wealth, individuals have more freedom, security, and resources to contribute positively to the world. Murphy believes that by embracing our right to be rich, we respect both ourselves and the life force that created us. Murphy encourages us to adopt an abundant mindset, free from guilt or feelings of unworthiness. He suggests that many people struggle with poverty because they view wealth as something unattainable or reserved for others. However, Murphy insists that financial abundance is available to anyone willing to align their subconscious mind with the belief that they deserve it. Consider a teacher who is dedicated to their work but believes that a modest salary is all they'll ever have. By shifting their mindset to one of deserving abundance, they might start affirming statements like, "I am valuable and deserve prosperity." This shift in belief could open them to new income sources, such as teaching seminars or publishing educational content. Murphy suggests that when we claim our right to be rich, we invite prosperity to flow into our lives in unexpected ways. In this chapter, Murphy also warns against associating money with evil or corruption, as such beliefs create mental resistance to wealth. He argues that wealth is a neutral resource that can be used for good or harm, depending on the person wielding it. By affirming, "Money is good and helps me do good in the world," individuals create a harmonious relationship with wealth, inviting it into their lives with a positive purpose. Chapter 11: Your Subconscious Mind as a Partner in Success. In this chapter, Murphy describes the subconscious as a powerful and supportive partner that helps us achieve success. The subconscious is not just a passive force. When we consciously involve it in our goals, it becomes an active ally, guiding us toward outcomes that align with our deepest desires. Murphy explains that to activate this partnership, we must maintain a clear and positive vision of our goals, continuously feeding the subconscious with images of success, achievement, and fulfillment. Imagine a young entrepreneur hoping to grow their business. Instead of focusing on fears of failure, they spend time each day visualizing their business thriving. They picture satisfied clients, financial growth, and a positive impact on their industry. Murphy explains that by consistently feeding these images to the subconscious, the entrepreneur activates its power to attract ideas, opportunities, and people who can help make this vision a reality. Murphy emphasizes the importance of self-belief in creating this successful partnership with the subconscious. He warns that doubt or negative thinking undermines the partnership, planting seeds of uncertainty that can lead to setbacks. Instead, he encourages readers to cultivate a strong, unwavering faith in their own potential and their goals. By believing wholeheartedly in their ability to succeed, individuals set their subconscious on a path to turn their dreams into reality. This chapter encourages us to see our subconscious as a loyal partner in achieving our aspirations. Murphy reminds us that as long as we hold a positive vision, believe in ourselves, and trust in the process, our subconscious will align with our efforts, helping us overcome obstacles and reach success. Chapter 12: Scientists Use the Subconscious Mind. In this chapter, Murphy explores how scientists, inventors, and creatives throughout history have relied on their subconscious minds to make groundbreaking discoveries. He explains that the subconscious can be a wellspring of inspiration and innovation, offering solutions to problems that seem unsolvable. By tapping into this creative power, individuals in any field can access a level of wisdom and insight that goes beyond their conscious abilities. Murphy recounts the story of famous inventors and scientists who used this power intuitively. For example, he discusses Thomas Edison, who often napped while holding small objects in his hand so that, when he entered a state of relaxation and dropped the objects, he would awaken with new insights. This relaxed state allowed his subconscious mind to work freely, bringing forth ideas that might not emerge in a fully conscious state. Consider a writer struggling with writer's block. Murphy suggests that instead of forcing the creative process, they could relax and tell their subconscious, "I am open to inspiration. The right words will come to me naturally." This approach invites the subconscious to engage in the creative process without pressure. Often, solutions emerge suddenly, perhaps in a dream or a flash of inspiration, because the subconscious mind was given space to work. Murphy encourages readers to nurture their own creative abilities by setting aside time for quiet contemplation and allowing the subconscious to reveal answers. He emphasizes that each of us has access to this wellspring of creativity and that, by trusting our inner guidance, we can unlock potential beyond what we believe possible. Chapter 13. Your Subconscious and the Wonders of Sleep. Murphy delves into the unique relationship between sleep and the subconscious mind. During sleep, our conscious mind relaxes, and the subconscious becomes highly receptive to the ideas, images, and suggestions we impressed upon it before bed. Murphy encourages us to use sleep as a time to program the subconscious by focusing on positive affirmations or visualizing our goals right before drifting off. This sleep technique allows the subconscious to work on our behalf throughout the night. Imagine someone dealing with insomnia due to anxiety. Instead of focusing on their worries, they could repeat affirmations like, "I am calm and at peace," or visualize themselves sleeping soundly. By feeding the subconscious calming thoughts before sleep, they set the stage for restful sleep and encourage the subconscious to soothe their anxiety during the night. Murphy also shares examples of people who used the sleep technique to solve complex problems. For instance, if a person is faced with a difficult decision, they can focus on finding clarity right before sleep, saying, "The right answer will come to me." Often, they wake up with a clearer perspective or even an unexpected solution, as the subconscious has worked on the problem overnight. Murphy emphasizes that by using sleep as a tool, we can unlock the subconscious's power to support our goals and resolve issues in our lives. He advises readers to think of sleep not just as a time of rest but as an opportunity for inner transformation, where the mind can work quietly to bring positive change. Chapter 14: Your Subconscious Mind in Marital Problems. In this chapter, Murphy applies his principles to relationships, specifically focusing on marriage and romantic partnerships. He explains that our subconscious beliefs about love, relationships, and our partner profoundly affect the dynamics of our relationship. If we hold on to resentment, distrust, or negative beliefs, these feelings shape our interactions and, over time, can erode the relationship. Conversely, when we nurture positive beliefs about our relationship, our subconscious aligns to create a more harmonious, loving connection. Murphy recounts the story of a woman struggling in her marriage, often focusing on her husband's flaws. He suggested that she shift her perspective by focusing on her husband's positive qualities and mentally affirming, "I appreciate my husband's kindness, patience, and love." As she consistently practiced this, her feelings began to change, and she noticed her husband responding more warmly. Murphy emphasizes that by cultivating loving thoughts, she transformed the energy in her relationship. Murphy also encourages readers to focus on what they desire rather than what they fear in their relationships. For example, someone who wants more open communication with their partner might affirm, "My partner and I communicate honestly and openly," rather than focusing on past misunderstandings. This positive approach feeds the subconscious with images of a happy, communicative relationship, encouraging behaviors that foster openness. Murphy's insights in this chapter remind us that our beliefs and thoughts about our relationships play a crucial role in shaping them. By feeding our subconscious with positive images and expectations, we can create a foundation of love, trust, and respect in our partnerships. Chapter 15: Your Subconscious Mind in Happiness. Murphy emphasizes that happiness is an inner state, cultivated by our thoughts and beliefs rather than external circumstances. Many people seek happiness through achievements, relationships, or material wealth, only to find that true happiness eludes them. According to Murphy, real happiness is created within, by aligning our conscious and subconscious minds with thoughts of peace, gratitude, and joy. Imagine someone who feels discontented with their life, constantly comparing themselves to others or focusing on what they lack. Murphy suggests that instead of looking outward, they should focus on thoughts of gratitude and inner peace. By regularly affirming statements like, "I am grateful for my life," and "happiness flows from within me," they begin to reprogram their subconscious to recognize and appreciate the joy available in each moment. Murphy also explains that happiness stems from living in harmony with our values and passions. When we pursue activities and goals that fulfill us, we align with our true selves, creating a lasting sense of satisfaction. For example, a person who feels drawn to creative pursuits might feel happier when they dedicate time each week to painting or writing. By engaging in activities that resonate with their inner self, they strengthen their relationship with their subconscious, which responds with feelings of joy and fulfillment. Finally, Murphy warns against seeking happiness through validation from others or material success. While these things may bring temporary pleasure, true contentment comes from within. By feeding the subconscious with thoughts of gratitude, kindness, and acceptance, individuals can cultivate a state of inner peace that is resilient to external circumstances. Chapter 16. Your subconscious mind in harmonious human relations. In Chapter 16, Murphy explains that our interactions with others are often shaped by our subconscious beliefs and expectations. He suggests that by consciously cultivating a mindset of kindness, respect, and understanding, we can improve our relationships and create more harmonious connections with those around us. The subconscious, he explains, will act upon whatever beliefs and feelings we impress upon it. If we harbor resentment, distrust, or criticism, our subconscious will project these feelings into our interactions, often leading to conflicts and misunderstandings. Imagine someone who frequently experiences conflict with colleagues. Murphy would suggest that instead of focusing on the negative aspects of their coworkers, they try to shift their perspective by affirming statements like, "I work with supportive, understanding people," and "I communicate effectively and harmoniously with others." By feeding these positive statements to the subconscious, they begin to project a sense of respect and cooperation, which others are more likely to respond to positively. Murphy also encourages readers to use the power of visualization to create harmonious relationships. For instance, if someone wants to improve their relationship with a family member, they can visualize interactions where both parties are smiling, understanding, and compassionate. Over time, this mental image influences the subconscious to help foster real-world changes in their relationship dynamics. This chapter highlights the idea that by shifting our inner thoughts and beliefs, we have the power to transform our relationships. Murphy reminds us that a mindset rooted in love, patience, and understanding is the key to creating harmonious human relations. Chapter 17: How to Use Your Subconscious for Forgiveness. Forgiveness, Murphy explains, is a powerful tool for healing and releasing emotional burdens. He argues that holding on to resentment or anger harms the person carrying these emotions more than anyone else, creating mental and emotional blocks that prevent growth and happiness. Murphy suggests that by releasing these negative feelings, we free our subconscious to focus on positive, life-affirming thoughts. Imagine someone who feels hurt by a friend's betrayal. Instead of replaying the negative experience and feeling resentment, Murphy would suggest they practice forgiveness by affirming, "I release this person and am free to live my life in peace." Through repetition, the subconscious gradually lets go of negative emotions, allowing the person to feel lighter and more at peace. Murphy emphasizes that forgiveness doesn't mean condoning wrong actions, it simply frees the mind from the weight of anger and bitterness, restoring inner harmony. Murphy also shares a technique called blessing others. If someone struggles to forgive, they can visualize the person in question and mentally wish them peace, happiness, and success. By sending out these positive thoughts, they not only begin to release resentment but also open their subconscious to new, positive relationships and experiences. This chapter encourages readers to use forgiveness as a tool for mental and emotional freedom. Murphy stresses that by releasing past hurts and replacing them with feelings of compassion and understanding, we create space for the subconscious to work in more constructive ways. Chapter 18. How your subconscious removes mental blocks. Murphy addresses the concept of mental blocks, those stubborn, self-imposed barriers that prevent us from reaching our full potential. He explains that these blocks are often rooted in fear, doubt, or past negative experiences that have been deeply impressed upon the subconscious mind. To overcome them, we must actively reprogram the subconscious with beliefs that counter these limitations. For instance, consider a musician who struggles with stage fright despite being highly talented. This fear may stem from a past experience of embarrassment or criticism. Murphy suggests that instead of fixating on this fear, they could begin visualizing themselves performing confidently and successfully. Repeating affirmations like, "I am calm, capable, and confident on stage," can gradually replace the fear-based programming in the subconscious with empowering beliefs. Murphy also encourages readers to practice mental rehearsal. By imagining oneself successfully completing tasks or overcoming challenges, individuals communicate a sense of capability and confidence to the subconscious. A student, for instance, can mentally rehearse acing an important exam, visualizing themselves recalling information easily and feeling relaxed. This practice prepares the subconscious to support positive outcomes in real-life scenarios. Murphy teaches that we have the power to remove mental blocks by feeding the subconscious with beliefs that align with success, courage, and self-assurance. Through consistent effort, we can dismantle self-imposed limitations and allow our true potential to shine. Chapter 19. How to use your subconscious mind to remove fear. In this chapter, Murphy delves into one of the most common mental barriers, fear. He explains that fear, often a learned response, takes root in the subconscious and can control thoughts and actions if left unaddressed. Murphy assures readers that fear can be overcome by systematically replacing fearful thoughts with positive affirmations and images of courage. Murphy shares the story of a woman with an intense fear of flying. Instead of allowing this fear to paralyze her, he encourages her to confront it by repeatedly affirming, "I am safe, calm, and comfortable when I fly." She also begins visualizing herself on a plane, feeling at ease and confident. Over time, her subconscious mind absorbs these calming messages, gradually reducing her fear until she feels comfortable flying. Murphy explains that our subconscious mind does not inherently know fear, it only reacts to what the conscious mind impresses upon it. By feeding it thoughts of confidence and safety, we can transform our fear response. For example, someone with a fear of public speaking might visualize themselves speaking confidently before an audience, affirming statements like, "I am a natural, engaging speaker." Murphy emphasizes that by recognizing fear as an illusion that can be rewritten, we reclaim control over our mind. This chapter serves as a guide for using the subconscious to confront and ultimately eliminate fears, creating a life free from unnecessary limitations. Chapter 20. How to stay young in spirit forever. In the final chapter, Murphy discusses the power of the mind to influence not just mental well-being but physical health and aging. He explains that many of our beliefs about aging are shaped by societal expectations and negative self-talk. By embracing a youthful mindset and maintaining positive beliefs about aging, we can influence our body to stay healthier and more vibrant throughout life. Murphy describes the subconscious as a powerful force that responds to thoughts of youth, energy, and vitality. He suggests that people avoid reinforcing age-related limitations, such as frequently saying, "I'm too old for this," or "my memory isn't what it used to be." Instead, Murphy encourages adopting affirmations like, "I am full of life and energy," or "my mind is sharp and focused." By affirming these statements, individuals can tap into the subconscious's power to sustain physical and mental vitality. He shares the example of a retired teacher who stays active and vibrant by constantly challenging herself with new hobbies, exercise, and mental activities. Her subconscious mind, fed with positive beliefs about her capabilities, keeps her energetic and engaged in life despite her age. Murphy suggests that cultivating a curious, enthusiastic mindset and continually learning and growing help maintain a youthful spirit. This chapter encourages readers to reject limiting beliefs about aging and instead adopt a mindset that embraces life with vigor and optimism. Murphy reminds us that age is not solely determined by the body but by the mind's attitudes and beliefs. By feeding our subconscious with images of youth, health, and joy, we can live a life filled with energy and passion at any age. As we reach the end of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, remember that Dr. Joseph Murphy's insights offer more than just theoretical ideas, they are a guide to transforming the very way we live, think, and interact with the world. Murphy teaches us that within each of us is an incredible power, a treasure house of creativity, wisdom, and healing potential. By nurturing a relationship with our subconscious, we can shape our destiny, break free from limitations, and cultivate lives filled with joy, health, success, and inner peace. Imagine approaching each day with the knowledge that your thoughts are the seeds of your future experiences. With this awareness, you have the power to consciously choose beliefs that support your highest aspirations, your deepest relationships, and your most fulfilling goals. Murphy encourages us to see challenges as opportunities for growth, to replace fear with courage, and to view setbacks as stepping stones towards something greater. By trusting in the natural, lifeward orientation of the subconscious, we open ourselves to possibilities we may never have dreamed possible. Take these teachings with you as a source of strength. Whenever doubt creeps in or life's obstacles seem overwhelming, remember that the answer often lies within. Murphy has shown us that the subconscious is an endlessly faithful ally, one that listens, responds, and works tirelessly in alignment with the thoughts and images we hold. By feeding it with love, gratitude, and confidence, we set ourselves on a path where miracles become everyday occurrences. In closing, Murphy's message is clear: you are the architect of your life. The power is within you to create a reality that reflects your truest desires. As you move forward, continue to plant thoughts of peace, success, and happiness, and trust that your subconscious will respond with boundless support. Embrace this journey with faith and purpose, and know that a life of profound fulfillment awaits you. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the power of your subconscious mind. Here at BookWiz, we're thrilled to bring you insights that can inspire and empower you every day. If you found value in this audiobook, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more powerful books and life-changing lessons. Don't forget to like and share this video to help others discover the amazing potential within themselves. Thank you for being part of the BookWiz community. Together, let's keep growing, learning, and unlocking new possibilities.